Hey guys, now, okay, I recently got an email from a guy who reached out to me recently, and it was on the lines of, I feel incredibly depressed from having no sex, help me. Okay, firstly, it would help if you could elaborate on your question a bit more. Have you been having sex, but you've been denied it, and that's why you feel depressed? Or are you in a relationship where your rights are just not being met? Or are you single? Also, if you're single, have you been having sex before? Anyway, look, I'm going to answer each of these scenarios in mind since your question isn't entirely clear. Now, if you're in a relationship and you're not getting laid, then that is a warning sign that you simply shouldn't ignore. Well, look, we all know that women, more often than not, they fall victim to using sex as a kind of a weapon whenever things kind of go sour in a relationship. It's on the lines of, I'm angry, so I won't give you something that I know you love. And likewise, you wouldn't get intimate with a woman where you're not in good terms with her either, would you? So I'm assuming that your case isn't one of those, minor cases where your woman's just angry for you at a day or two, and she just denies you. So for you to start experiencing those psychological issues, other than the mere infrequent disagreements with your girl, then there must be something real going on. There must be some real trouble. So in this case, you might need to focus on solving those relationship issues that you might be having first in order to resolve your sexual problems. Now, relationship issues that cause you guys to not have sex for say like a long time, to have such effects aren't small issues, all right? So the sooner that you deal with those issues, the better and the faster that your sex life will resume. And failure to do so, you might find yourself single and rusty in the pickup game, which will prolong, your lack of sex for even longer. Now, we both know that this really is the last thing that you want. Now, the second case scenario is the one where you're single. Okay, you've been having a healthy sex life until you're not anymore. Now, for some reason, it could be that your life has just become busy and you don't have the time to go to clubs anymore. You're not taking girls home and you're not just as smooth as you were before. Your game has got rusty. Now, whichever of the two that you're dealing with, you need to acknowledge that importance of sex in the life of every human being. And I bet, look, you're already beginning to see why you need regular sex, regardless, say, of your work schedule. I mean, look, all work with no play, it makes you so dull. You should make room for it. So the best way to do so when you have a busy life is, by having a sex buddy. It could be someone that you have casual sex with, or it could be someone that you're attracted to, but you either haven't yet kind of defined your relationship or you haven't committed to each other. Now, on the other hand, if your game's become a bit rusty or, isn't as good as it used to be before, you only need a quick boost and a reminder of, what you already know to get yourself back into the game. So here are some key takeaways for you. Work on bringing out the bad boy in you. Now, it's quite well known that women are more attracted to alpha males than to those nice guys. Now, if you're a good guy hoping to get sex the subtle way, then you're set up for even more depression. Women will always go for those alphas who are charismatic and who are charming. And the good thing is that being an alpha is something that you can actually quickly learn. Go out and meet women. Now, it's pointless being an alpha male if you don't step outside and if you don't make women drool over your charm. Note that it pays not only to kind of go out, go to the places that you're likely to meet women, like say at the bars or even the clubs. Hang around the guys who are good at picking up girls. Now, sometimes the best way to learn is through experience, and where best to get this experience than from the fellow men that you know who are good at picking up women. Staying around such people will open you up to endless opportunities and experiences. So remember that sex is a basic need, so never compromise on it. Alright guys, now we have unfortunately come to the end of yet another video today, but don't forget to check out calmerlifestyles.com for my various live training services, okay, my one-on-one training, my confidence training, but also my ebooks and my various products there too. And okay guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video. Now today you were joined by Myles, and I shall see you next time.